Hello, welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How are you doing? Thank you very much for joining this session. Um, if you're watching, let me know where you're watching from, and please, um, just like I always say, welcome L and G Explore from England. Thank you very much for joining this session. Um, I really appreciate L and G Explore. My name is Adeyemi. So if you don't mind, I would like to know your name. Hello, Ethan's journey to a karate black belt. Welcome. Thank you very much. And where you watching from, Ethan? I suggest, sorry, I presume your name is Ethan. M. Dot, I love you so much. Thank you for making me so happy. Thank you very much. I love you too. And I'm glad to be here again. It's been a while. All right, Ethan, I got that. Thank you very much. Please tap on your screen twice to like this session. It's like it makes this session interactive. L and G, please, what's your name? What do I call you? You're from England. Okay, so Ethan, where you watching from? And M Dot, where you watching from as well? I really appreciate you for joining this channel, and I have a couple of other videos on my channel that will be beneficial to you. Please take your time and watch some of them. It also encouraged me to do more. And also, if you have, I'm currently broadcasting from Nigeria and Lagos, Nigeria. So I'm also open to answer any questions you have regarding Nigeria as a country, because I won't lie, I won't say I don't know that Nigeria has a lot of negative. Okay, thank you very much, Les. I appreciate that. I can see you have done that. If you have not tapped on your screen twice, please do that. It gives this session a like button. Welcome, William Reveals. Reveals. I usually love to pronounce the name properly. William Reveals. Or is it Revelis or Reveals? Good morning, brother. Where you watching from? Let me know your name. Okay, M Dot, talking to you from America, Utah. Utah. Okay, you have a wonderful smile, my friend. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Okay, Williams from Texas. Thank you. Please, as you are joining, please tap on your screen twice. It's what when you tap on your screen twice, it gives this session a like button, like a thumbs up, and I hit thumbs up, the like button, and I hit comment. So when you are tapping on your screen and you are commenting, you're just you're giving me food, because right now, once I'm done with this session, I'm not going to eat for the rest of today. I'm fine. Okay. So thank you very much for joining. So um Les, did you know about the missing books from the Bible? Which Bible are you referring to? Because nowadays I know we have different versions of the Bible, so you have to be specific. And okay, so this mainly this live session is about just like the title says, how easy do you apologize? I know you may think, what is this guy saying? What kind of topic is he saying? Because I always try and make sure anytime I come online to my live session, I have a purpose. So one time it was we've had a lot of, if you can just take time and watch some of my live sessions, we've had a lot of discussions, and a lot of people contributed, just like Les and Williams and okay, M Dot, I did not catch your name. What's your name, please? Okay, just like we have, so currently on this session we have let me see, I'm trying to attach the name. Les. Okay, we have Les from England, we have Ethan. I haven't gotten where you're watching from. I have studied Christianity for 33 years, bro, and still learning the original Bible from first century. Wait, what have you been learning for the past 33 years? I Okay, welcome, Mike. Thank you very much. Nice to meet you as well. I really don't like calling people, nicknames or alias. That is why usually, even if I meet someone and someone says, my name is so so, I like an alias, I'll just tell the person, okay, I understand that is your alias or that is your AKA, but what is your real name? I catch the person's real name, and anytime I'm conversing with the person, I call the person the real name because we all have our names. And to the best of my knowledge, giving names usually means something. Okay, like big Les, I'm coming back to you. I just want to quickly, talk about that name. The reason why I call people their name and not alias. Uh, so okay, you know, in my culture, in my country, and also in my religion, when you are calling someone his or her name, one way or the other, that name usually manifests in that child's life. So that is why in my religion, it is advised, you are always advised to give that child a name of what you want that child to become. So, for example, my own name is Said, Sahwed. Said means the master. So, one way or the other, miraculously or non miraculously, somehow, thank you very much. You're welcome. Okay, let me read it out. So, no problem, brother. You have a from okay, hold on. Okay, Mike. We have Mike, we have Les, we have Williams. I don't know if Williams is still online. So we have Ethan. Okay. So if you're still online, please just say hi, hi, hi. So I know the people I'm calling are still with us together. Okay. So I was saying, one way or the other, wherever I see myself, I usually unconsciously. Okay. Thank you very much. I know we have a discussion to have. So I always, unconsciously try to be the best. For example, I don't know if it's I'm not saying it has anything to do with the name, but when I'm playing anything like competition, when I want to go do exams, when I want to, I always strive like to be the best, to do the best. When I was in athletics, try to be the first, one to three. Always, one way or the other, you will see that the child will be doing fine. The child will not, except some people will just give their child a name that has no meaning. No. My name is Sahid. Sahwed. That is Said. Said means the master, like the master. So imagine someone naming his child the master. What do you expect that child to be? Apart from that, the name is a Muslim name, is an Islamic name. The meaning itself, when you keep calling that person, you keep calling the master, the master, the master, somehow subconsciously in the brain, the child will start manifesting towards being a master. Just like some other people, I'm trying to remember another name. Um, but I've seen a lot of child whereby they tend to manifest, they tend to grow into what their name is. So that's by the way. And also, you can call me Adeyemi because that's what's on this channel. Adeyemi means royalty befits me. Imagine, look at that kind of name also. Adeyemi, it means have been a royalty, being a king, being someone in the royal family befits me. So people around me know. You can't just see me, behaving in a ras way or somehow. In a nutshell, thank you very much. Benjamin means body mind of knowledge. And Kurt Franklin looking as welcome, Kurt Franklin. Black Pepper, is that your name? Kurt Franklin. Thank you very much. And where you watching from? Please tap on your screen twice if you have not done that. And we are just digressing a little bit from what this session is about. So, but well, it doesn't hurt anybody. So it's good to have you online. Thank you very much. You are all wonderful. I appreciate. I see that thumbs up. Thank you very much. You just gave me food. Ah, you just give me food. Thank you very much. So let's leave that. I think that's well. If you have contribution about that, you can get definitely comments in the section. So what we just spoke about. So what we just spoke about is if you have a child. So I can only give a suggestion or an advice. So if you have a child, anyway, you will have given your child a name. So that I don't think, but in Islam, I think you can change the name if you feel that in Islam. So okay, so Les, I think I'm back to you. So you said you have, okay, let me say it before I move to Les. I said in Islam, if a child has a name, probably you have no idea about the being given a child a good name, and you later understand that a child has to have a good name. Also, it is not only the meaning. By the time, there are two things. The name must have a very good meaning that you will hope the child. Yes, Mike. Yes, you are right. So the master, I don't know, whichever way you want to put it, even in America, in any culture, the master will translate to somebody at the top, somebody that is leading, somebody that has knowledge, because you can't just be a master without knowledge. In sports, if you are called a master, that means you are top of the rank. For example, I know they don't use master in military, but let's say in military, someone is called the master. Even if the person is in the lowest rank and some of his colleagues call him the master, that means that guy has something that most of them don't have. Is either he is able to comprehend faster, is either he's able to do things faster, is either he's able to always scaling through whenever there is issue. So being the master, I think it cuts across all levels, meaning you are high at the top in the rank, or even if it is school, if your students or your colleagues in school are calling you the master, it definitely means you know more than them. It definitely means you have more idea than them. So I think that's just the basics of being the master. Just like Benjamin, body mind of knowledge. No, I don't think you can try to. I tried to get my wife to call me master. She told me no, basically. Okay, so let me give you let me give you an idea of how she can call you the master. Okay, I'm not trying to promote anything, but I think as we are chatting, we are talking and discussing, I think you definitely be. No, you're an adult. I understand. You're an adult. I just want to say, I'm sure you know the password to that. You know, every husband and wife definitely know the password to each other. So if you want her to call you master, I'm definitely sure you know what to do. you know what to do. Some it may be on the bed, you give it to her very well, give it to her. By that time, who is your master? Who is your master? You understand? I'm very sure she'll call you master at that point if you give it to her very well. She's enjoying it. Oh, don't stop. Oh, I see. Okay, Mike, you like when the girls, how many girls do you have, Mike? You should have just one, or at most, or I think it's four in Islam, four. But if you're a Christian, you should have one. At least Christians always they promote one. Whereas we have a side talk on that. Most pastors, most religious leaders, they usually have more than one. They usually have more than one on the ground or in the background. Okay, so Les, um, welcome if you are just joining this channel. My name is Adepo Adeyemi. I'm broadcasting from Lagos, Nigeria. And aside this, I usually come online. I was online on live a lot last week, so I just took a break. And I usually ensure that when I come online like this, I have a purpose and it hits. So when it hits, that is the main benefit of being on this live session, apart from to meet each other. Like we have Mike, we have Les, we have Williams, and so we have Ethan, and we have Williams. I don't know, I think Ethan has gone. So Mike is still here. We still have Les, we have Williams, and someone just joined down. Black Pepper. Black Pepper, is called Franklin your name? No, I don't think so. But Black Pepper, let me know where you're watching from. Oh, I think Black Pepper means I look like Kurt Franklin. Okay. All right. So thank you very much. Okay. So Les, you said you have been studying Christianity for 33 years. That is a very long time to still be studying. Don't you think so? I think when you study something for 10, 15, 20 years, you should have graduated. So what are you still studying? At this point, I would like to ask you, why do we have different versions of the Bible? I'm not turning this session to a religious session because I don't know if I can handle it. I can handle the heat. I don't know if you will be able to handle it because, sometimes religious session gets heated. I do, but want the real truth, the history behind it. Well, for 33 years, you should have gotten the truth. Let me give you a shortcut. Let me give you Orijo. You know what Orijo is? Orijo means like, okay, let me explain it. When you are having an exam and someone wants to cheat, someone now gave you part of the question before the exam. So you've seen part of the questions. That is Orijo. We call it Orijo or microchips, or we call it a lot of names. So there is nothing on this earth. I repeat, there is nothing on this earth that is not explained in the Holy Quran. I am not a fanatic, don't get me wrong. As you are seeing me, you cannot know that I'm a Muslim, or you cannot know that my religion is Islam. Okay, but I practice my religion. I don't disturb any other person. I do it peacefully. That is why I don't side with people, the people that blows people up, or the KILL people, or that KIDNAPP people. I don't side with them. I don't know where they see that. The Quran that I know does not support violence. In fact, there is a place in the Quran that says if someone beats you or inflicts injury on you, let's say, I'm going to use number to explain it. Let's say, hold on, I need to shut down the system. I'm currently working on my system because aside this, I work as a BSS administrator. So let me shut it down so we can. Okay, the first church was Catholic. Constantine brought the leaders from and took out the books that would benefit them. So look at that, such as the book of Barabbas, Enoch. Say, I understand, although I don't know all the history, because you definitely have a lot of knowledge regarding the history. You have 33 years experience already. You are in this, at this point, I can say you are the master. Okay. So, but there's a book that came after all the books, is the Holy Quran. It mentioned all the other books, okay, and it mentioned the previous prophet. So what I'm trying to say is, I think it will help you. Just try and read the Holy Quran. If you have any questions, you can come to me, or you can ask people more knowledgeable around. Yes, Les, I said it earlier. I am a Muslim. Yes, I am. Just by asking me, are you a Muslim, is respectful enough. Okay, I'm not angry. Being a Muslim, I'm not angry. Someone is asking me. You understand? So, such as the book of Barabbas and Enoch, I'm a Muslim, so I know about the books you are talking about. Thank you very much. So, okay, very good. Last week, during my live session, I had a friend calling from UK. No, sorry. I think, yes, she was a Christian. I have many Muslim friends, a lot from Gambia. So how do you see them? How do you relate with them? What do you think about Islam? Those your friends, what do you think about them? See, Islam is a very peaceful religion. It's just a shame. It's just sad that there are some set of people that are, will I call it, weaponized? I don't think I can use that, like, weaponized as a word. But, they make Islam look very bad. During my live session last week, if there's a friend that called in from UK, she was a Christian, but she had a Muslim boyfriend. And by the time we finished that live session, she told me that she is about to change to a Muslim. I was very happy. Yes, I'll be happy because I know what Islam is. Islam is peaceful. Islam is lovely. Islam has guidance for everything in your daily life. There's guidance for everything. You want to share property, there is a way you do that in Islam. I think a true Muslim is absolutely fantastic as a real person, honest, peaceful, most of all, great friend to have you back. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And in fact, let me tell you, okay, during Ileya, we call it Ileya, the Idul Kabir. I don't know if you know about it. Idul Kabir. Islam says, give people let them eat, especially the ones that cooking. So during Eid Maulud, we cook and I give to my Christian friend. During their own too, they cook and I collect, I eat. So Islam is peaceful. Islam says you can do your own religion, let them do their own religion too. So where these people now start to, knocking, BOMBING people, KILLING people, K as in, and before they do all these bastard acts, they will shout Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar means Allah is great. So why are you shouting Allahu Akbar when you are about to somebody? Those are the things that usually baffles me. You see a lot of fights and I'm sure your friends are nothing like what you usually see or what I just explained. I struggled a bit with great respect. The beginning of Islam, such as Muhammad married a 7-year-old girl. I say in respect, of course. Okay, with that regards, honestly, I'm being honest here. Hold on. Okay, so honestly, I'm being honest here. I've actually not read about that before. Okay, what you just mentioned that they, but I want to call your attention to something regarding what you just said. Okay, Les, are you with me? I want to talk on what you just said right now. Are you with me, please? Thank you very much for joining this channel. My name is Adepo Adeyemi. I'm broadcasting from Lagos, Nigeria. And hello, Kitty Fines. Thank you very much. Where are you watching from, Kitty Fines? It's nice to have you on here. Okay, so Les, bro, see, Les, don't apologize. You have not done anything to me. All you are doing is asking questions. You don't need to apologize. Okay, if you do something that I don't like, I will let you know. I'm someone that I don't hold, just like look at the topic of this live session. How easy do you apologize? You know, I brought up that topic to help people. I brought that topic to make things easy for people. But you know, due to our discussion, we haven't really talked about that. But I still have, hold on, I'm feeling heat. I'm I want to. Where's my life? I need to take my. Hold on, please. Yes, I'm back. Kitty. Oh. Ah. I'm feeling hot. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, Kitty Fines, what's your name and where you watching from? So Kitty Fine, you said, was Jesus black? I think Les is in the best position to answer that question. Okay, so Les will answer you. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if Jesus was black or not, but I know Jesus came as a human being. Okay, so where were we? Okay, I got your question. You said you struggled a bit with great respect at the beginning of Islam, such as Muhammad married a year-old girl. I say in respect, of course. Okay, I was saying I have no information on that. I can dig into that, and you know, because I will not say what I don't know. It will be very bad for me to disseminate such information. But I want to draw your attention to something. Welcome, Lady A. Okay, so no, Jesus was brown like the people from Jerusalem because everybody calls him Father, but nobody seen him. Uh, well, we would have had a lot of a detailed information about that if some of the Bibles or books, holy books, were left intact. You know, I think we have like, even my Christian friends that are on my WhatsApp groups or WhatsApp. Oh, who is this? Okay. So Kitty, please, there are some words you are not allowed to use on the live chat. They might get this channel blocked, or also they might get you blocked. So Kitty, you just used some words that are not good. Muhammad was a da da da, and his followers are da da da. This, please, Kitty, I need to know where you're watching from and what your name is. So that your message has been, you know, blocked off, not by me, but by YouTube. Please, let's just talk or have discussions with a plain mind without being biased. I understand what you just said, and I'll talk about it. Okay, so but let's we are having fun. We are just relating. Do you understand, please? Kitty, please let me know if you understand and you are calm, you are able to have this discussion. Let's just have fun, no fight, nothing. All right. So I'll expect your come on, man, don't be so woke. What do you mean? I don't understand. If you are not, if you are okay, the world is already too woke. Too woke to do to what? Regarding what you just said. Okay, Les, I think we'll continue with our discussion. Les, please let me know if you are still here. Kitty does not want to have a sweet discussion. I think he or she is already biased, so I'll just leave it as that. Okay, whatever religion, race, whatever, we should respect each other. Yes, brother. Thank you very much, Les. So let's continue. Kitty is already biased, so when someone you already have when you are already sided to one side and say that you can absorb and examine, you being rational about something. So okay, sorry, not Kitty, Les, regarding your last message, Les. Okay, so regarding your last message, what I wanted to talk about is you mentioned the age of who the prophet married. Just like I said, I have no information about that, but I'm not saying it's a lie because I don't have information about it. However, I can look into that. But what I want to say is, you mentioned the age. Now, Les, you are watching from, let me just quick recap. Okay, Les, you are watching from England. Okay, now a 2-year-old, no, don't let me use 2-year-old. Yes, I understand England. I've seen it. Is this session is it's hard to join it together, but I know it now. Les from England. Okay, what I want to say is a 5-year-old British, or yes, British, right? A 5-year-old girl from British, you cannot compare that 5-year-old British person with a 5-year-old Nigerian. I'm referring to body development. 18-year-old British or 18-year-old boy in your country will be very big, will be very developed. If you see 18-year-old here, I'm talking about majorly now, like generally. I'm not saying everybody. Okay, so let's say out of 10 18-year-old boys, if we pick 18-year-old boys from England and 18-year-old boys from Nigeria, the 18-year-old boys in your country will look very big. They will look developed. They will look like a 23-year-old or 24-year-old here. So what I'm trying to say is the body development, the structure of people differ by race, culture, and others. That is my own thinking regarding what you just said, because the prophet that you mentioned, according to the books, does not do anything out of his own will. What I'm saying is, whatever he does, I can look into that, Kitty, but you are not the one communicating. I'm not justifying anything. I'm only saying what I think, okay, could happen. During that time, this is years before any of us were born. You don't know the development of them at that time. You don't know how they look like. Okay, let me give you another example. I hope this I'm saying is not going to get me blocked. There are some countries where forget the rules, forget what the law says you should do. The law came after. People that have been in existence, for example, let's say 2,000 years before. Do you know how they look? When you go to museums, there are museums that shows footsteps of giants that have lived before us. Footsteps that are bigger as I don't know. I've seen some online. I've not been there before, but I've seen footsteps of giants that have once lived on this earth before. Footsteps of giants that are as big as this, that are big, long as your arm. So now tell me, if when someone, a full-grown person, is like a giant, has a footstep that is long as my height. Now tell me, how do you think a 2-year-old or a 5-year-old of that giant will look like? I think that's a very good example. Les, are you with me? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? I'm sure as at then, the law might be that if you someone that is old and ready to marry, I don't know, the law might be maybe when it is 6-year-old, you are able to marry. And the prophet married at 7. Okay. If I bought land and some other people from other countries come and take it from my descendant, shall I not write a will of my God and my name and descendant's name on it? Shouldn't belong to them. The official himself, I'm sorry, I do not understand that your question. If you can rewrite it in, I'm sorry, I don't understand, to be honest. But I think I get the message. You are trying to say, if you bought a land and some other people from other countries came and collect it, Quran chapter 7 verse 62, 64, 7, 62. Okay, hold on, I need to get my bio. Kitty, please hold on. And the official himself, thank you for joining this channel. May I know your name and where you're watching from? Please tap on your screen twice to give this session a like button. Okay, so also Les, hold on, I want to write it down. You said 762, then 764, then you have 62. All of them is Quran chapter 7, right? So I can just read from 60 to 70. Let me just do it like that. Quran chapter 7 verse 60 to 70. Okay, so if you have read it, Aisha was the only virgin he married. The majority of the traditional sources state that Aisha was betrothed to Muhammad at the age of 6 or 7, but he stayed in appearance until the age 9 or 10. According to Ibn when the marriage was consummated with Muhammad, then 53 in Medina. So from what you said, the marriage was consummated at the age of 9 or 10. Okay, Kitty, if everybody is a giant, then that kid will still be a kid, right? Yes, you are right. If everybody is a giant, but all of us are not giants. That is what I'm trying to say. The problem of Ishmaelite people, Muhammad and his followers are trying to take the land of Israel. Okay, from the tribe of Judah. Okay. Well, I'm sorry, I don't think I have any contribution to that. If someone owns a land, another person is trying to, trample or take over the land, I think that is wrong in the right sense. So if what you are saying is that is very wrong. And I'll tell you, most of these people that are fighting up and down, they know what they are doing. I just don't know why they love violence, why they love wars, why they love all these things. I don't know why. Okay, so Kitty, I just answered your question. Les, I'm coming back to you because I think you have the major. Okay, Okay, thank you very much, Kitty. I really appreciate you for coming down and talking to me in a very, understandable way. I'm sorry. Actually, I shouldn't apologize for that because I don't know what information you actually have. But on the same way, I will apologize on whatever you have heard about Islam. If I have a daughter or a younger sister that is underage, I would never ever be happy or never ever watch and see him or her to see her get married out just like that. I will not take it. So I understand. Okay, so I want to, so that we don't miss out. So just so you understand my point, if everybody's a giant, then the kid will still be a kid. Yes, but for example, let's say a giant is already tall. I don't know how, don't let me, change it again, but you understand my point. That the age depends on how the race, or the race we are talking about, how they look like. So for example, in UK, in England, I'm sure people, as in like children under the age of children between 10 and 14, they are already doing something. You understand what I'm saying? Now they're already doing something. Now compare it to another country where maybe because they are malnourished or based on their own race, they don't do something, or they are not able to menstruate or something like that until the age of, let's say, 17, 18. So the the law in the first one will be saying, it might come down and say people under people under the age of let's say 10 should not marry or something like that. And the other one will say people under the age of 15 or 16 should not get married. So I was not there 2000 years ago, so I don't know what they look like, but from history, from a little bit information I've seen, where you see giants with steps, or you see people, there is a story in the, I think it's in the hadith or so, where it is said that people that were living during those times are as tall as like 100 feet up. So tell me, how old do you think an adult or someone maybe 5 years old will be when they look like, when they are very, very tall, like 100 feet? So I think it depends on the age and the race in question. 2000 plus years ago, I was not there. I don't know how they look like. So I think it should be suited for here. Notwithstanding, I don't support. Okay, so I'm going to look into the Aisha of 18, Aisha and the 7 years old. And so Kitty, so the official himself, I just told you, I don't support, grabbing, land grabbing, or taking something that is not yours. Now, Kitty, respect your opinion, brother, but still today in some Islamic countries, some girls get married to old men. Yes, I don't know how that is going to stop. I don't support that. I cannot have a 5-year-old or 6-year-old daughter or child and have her married out. It's craziness. It doesn't make any sense. The girl that's supposed to be in school, the girl that's supposed to still, the girl that you are still supposed to be caring for, you married him or you married her out. It doesn't make sense. So I don't support that in any way. Okay. Les, I'm reading your message. His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire, and his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace, and his voice as the sound of many waters. That's what it says in Revelation. Not that the official himself said. The land of Israel is in the land of Canaan, and he is the son of Ham, Hamite Ismail, and Hagar, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Israel. The Hebrew Israelites are brown skin tone color folks, Shemite Arabs. Okay, okay, Les, you said it's 18 in England to marry 16. It's 18 in England to marry 16 to have sex. Why that disparity? Let me ask you, Les. You see, do you understand what I'm trying to say now? Because I don't know, it's like people are just looking at each other and they mold the laws and allow it to suit another country because of this and that. You would know that a child of this age, 16, is already active, is already doing something. And you now said 18 to marry. If I want to, if now, according to your own country, own race, to the development um ways in your country, that means if you want to say it, that means we should say any child, any lady that is of 16 should be able to marry. So why 18? So that means you allow 2 years of will I say, how do I say it? You give 2 years of free chance that they can do anything they like. Do you understand what I'm saying? All right, so that is what I was trying to say. You have 18 to marry, 16 to have sex. It doesn't make sense. If you are able to have sex, then you should be able to marry. So that is what I was trying to explain to Kitty, because back in the years 2000 plus years, because all this we are saying, they usually say BC, like 5000 BC, something thousand BC, before Christ even came. So we don't know how they look. Okay, let me give you an example. In Nigeria, I'm currently in Lagos. During my NYSC, when I was having service, NYSC, National Youth Service Corps, I served in Bayelsa. Bayelsa is another state in Nigeria. In Bayelsa, I was surprised how a 14-year-old boy looks like. A 14-year-old boy down here in Lagos still looks like Omomomi. Do you know what Omomomi is? Omomomi is like mommy's boy. Somebody like, my mommy. A 14-year-old boy in Bayelsa is able to build a complete house on his own. I served in a remote area where, there are rivers, you have to cross river to get there. Most of the things they do there, they do it on their own, community effort. So in that same community, the same boy will be a carpenter, the same boy will be a bricklayer, the same boy will be a fisherman. They are able to do everything all around. If you see this boy, he is well built, he is tall. If you see all his muscles, I kept looking at him. Are you sure you are 14 years old? Because during the NYC, you teach them. We were teachers, we were teaching them. So I taught mathematics, I taught economics, and so I taught computer. So I was seeing them in school, 14 years old. You dare not say anything that will make him angry. He will beat you up. Because he's big, he has muscles. And also, just like I was saying before, development of that area, that race, it matters a lot. Now, that boy, they lived in a riverine area. They can dive deep in the ocean. He told me they usually go deep in the ocean to pick on orals or onaus. I've forgotten the name of that fish. If you see this boy's leg, 14-year-old, his leg has developed. His leg look like what do you call a diver? You know that thing they put in the leg to swim. You know that thing they put in the leg. His leg has developed into that way whereby if he dives into the water and he slash his leg, you need to see how he's going to propel. You cannot compare his leg to how my own leg is. I just know how to swim on the normal swimming pool, but he swims in the ocean, in the river. So you cannot. So now, if you, let's say a company now wants to start developing or manufacturing footwears, Do you think the footwears that will be made in that area, Bayelsa, do you think the age will correlate with the age of footwears that we will be wearing in Lagos? It will not, because they are of different development, different race, different future. Here in Lagos is different. So that is what I'm trying to explain, Kitty. I hope that explains everything. I'm not just supposing anything. I'm just speaking on my own intelligence, what I think is what happened back then. And again, I'm not promoting any form of a child marriage. Is very bad. It's not good. Allow the child to grow. Allow the child to manifest into whatever he or she wants to become before you marry them off. You don't need to marry them off self. You don't need to marry them off. Let them choose. Let them. You are there to just guide them. You don't allow them to make mistakes. Guide them and see that they do the right thing. So thank you very much. So let me restart reading the message. Kitty, I'm very glad we are having this discussion. Okay, looking at what's going on and what I know, I believe there's something wrong in the foundation of Islam. Since history it's been happening. Kitty, what is happening? Are you still referring to the child underage marriage of 18? Okay, the eyes are red from when he's drunk. Or the official himself, what message are you trying to pass? You are just I don't know. You look like one brother. Black folks roamed the earth before this European. White people who are clones. Sounds like you are leaning towards your own understanding. It's crazy. The official himself, I don't understand what you are saying. Let me know what you are trying to say. It sounds like you're leaning towards your own understanding. I apologize for that. Let me just know what you are saying. That's why Hebrews 13 says, Jesus Christ is the same yesterday and today and forever. Today, I want us to focus on this verse because it shows the immutability of God. Black folks can't be religious, bro. We are spiritual gods of the life of the creator. Okay, yes, Flipper, thank you very much for that. So I was saying then, if you see the guy's leg, his leg is like, the half side of his leg is wide. The guy actually taught me how to swim. I learned how to swim in a river. So when the guy entered the water, and if he splashes his leg, bam, just once, you need to see how he's going to propel. When me, I'm sitting like this, so it's different. All right, Kitty, since history, most invaders, Munga version, invasion, mass conversion, Indo-Pak partition, 911, now England and Canada. Official himself, you are still just sending quotes, Bible quotes. Let's know. We have like 8-10 people online and we're having a discussion. Please let me know what message you are trying to pass. It's not about just sending quotes. Let's know what you are saying. I can see you are a Christian, so but we are co-communicating here. We are having a conversation. So let's know what you're talking about. Thank you very much, Les, for that. Flipper. So, okay, so Kitty. Well, since you're repeating themselves does not make that religion itself bad. People might be doing it the wrong way, but okay, we have Les here just told us he has a lot of Muslim friends. And from what he said good about them. He said good about them. I had someone from UK last week as well on my live session. She said a very good thing about Islam. She said she's going to change to Islam because of how his boyfriend behaves. Those are very good examples of what I think we should be looking at. Okay, some people doing bad things does not mean everybody is bad in that angle. Okay, Les, Okay, I think someone just sent a message again. That is so. Oh, welcome, Tian. Tian Stain. You just sent something that is not. You said Hebrew Israelite is a lad is a FAKE religion. And he called. Please try and stop. Let's have discussions, maturely. Let's have a mature. If you have something in mind that you think is, making you say all this, let's talk about it. I'm sure. Oh, no one cares. Who give a crap? Well, there's a saying: he who is too outspoken will know the script, but does not know God. Not aimed at you. Okay, I understand that. I understand. Well, I think really, before religion, we were human beings. All of us are human beings. So, Tian, you can let us know, just like Kitty was very angry when he came in, we can have discussions one on one. We can discuss to agree, we can discuss to disagree peacefully, respectively. We are still friends, it doesn't mean anything. So let's talk. If you feel you can relate, you can discuss, we can have that. So Les, I understand your point. um so these your messages are being held not by me um by the YouTube channel itself. So please, let's try and use normal words. We know all the words that are not allowed, that are not good, like RACIST, like KILL, like CULT, like all that. So please, let's desist from using that. Then we have Michael J. Smooth. Michael J. Smooth, you said no one cares. Who give a crap? Well, no one cares. No one cares. Everybody does. How this world is turning upside down. Look at the bad things that some read the incidents of. Okay, you're giving me assignments today. Where's my bio? Okay, so Kitty, you said I should read what? Incidents of Girija Tiko. I hope it's not a very long story. I don't like long story. Yes, I'll Google it, of course. I'll Google it. Okay, so I have two assignments right now. Les has given an assignment. We have Aisha marrying a very tender age somebody. So we have Quran 7, verse 60 to 70. I'm going to read that. I might also read all the verses. Kitty, you did not tell us your name. So Kitty, we have incident of Girijatiko that I should read up. Welcome, Aujemalu. Thank you for joining. My name is Adeyemi. Where are you watching from, please? And what's your name? Okay, so Les. Michael J. Smith, no one cares. Who give a crap? You should care. We should all care. Because let me tell you a typical example of what no one cares, who gives a crap, usually cause. For example, in the olden days, in the past, okay, neighbors greet each other. Because I have friends, Les, you can also bear witness, you can contribute on this. In UK, most people just go about their business. You don't greet, they don't relate. Your next neighbor, you might not even know who is living there. No one cares. No one gives a crap. And that is how the evil guys are able to perpetrate what they are doing, because they know no one cares. I saw videos of people that steal bicycles and co. Broad daylight. No one cares. No one dares to stop them. No one cares. They keep stealing. No one cares. They keep doing bad things in the community. But when everybody cares, when everybody's showing concern, when when people are speaking up, then the community will be a better place to live in. We should stop saying no one cares, who gives a crap, nothing, all this blah blah blah. It doesn't make sense. It will only worsen the situation. So I have another message being blocked. Still Tiansten. Okay, Tiansten, I saw your message. It has been blocked, but I'm not going to read it. We have Kitty that has mentioned what you just said as well. I have discussed a lot on that. I have said a lot about that. But Tian, I understand what you are saying. Okay, Tian, apart from what you just mentioned, I'm not discarding it. But apart from what you just mentioned, can you tell me something else that Islam is doing that is bad? Just tell me. Bro, I'm not blocking it. I'm not the one blocking. You're using some words that are not allowed on the live session, and it is being blocked by YouTube themselves. If I should allow this, then my channel is going to be blocked. That is why I said let's talk in a mature manner. I saw what you wrote, and okay, if I want to block it, I will not be discussing on what you wrote. I'm not blocking anything. Okay, so I saw what you wrote. You said Prophet Muhammad was blah 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 with little blah blah blah, and the Muslims think he's a good example to follow. See, I have explained that angle. Okay, I have explained that angle, and let me quickly recap because I can see you also are very angry. I was not there 2,000, 5,000 years ago when the prophet was around, and of course I have written down to look into that, the details of what you said. You mentioned it. Okay, thank you very much, Tian, for reframing that question. You can see it was allowed. Look at my hands. It was allowed. And okay, I think we have another teacher. Tian is trying to tell us, no, we are not selling drugs. Why did you say that, Robert Garai? Welcome to the channel. Why did you say that? Did you see anybody posting drugs? We are not selling drugs. We are having a discussion. Okay, so yes, I'm about to read it. Les, so Tian, I'll come back to you. Just calm down. If you have time, just calm down. I'll talk about your message. Okay, I just want you to calm down. Don't be biased. Just calm down. I know you've heard a lot of bad things, but you know the good things Islam does is more than the bad things you are hearing. I'm not saying the bad thing is good. I'm not supporting it. I will definitely discuss on it. But the good things in Islam, again, I don't want to be sounding like I'm preaching Islam. We are just having discussion. So let me just keep quiet in that angle, because you don't force religion on someone. You make the person understand the religion, then he or she will accept the religion on his or her own free will. So I'll just keep quiet as that. So it's a fact, and you want to block the fact. I'm not blocking any fact. If nobody cares, the world will be finished. Exactly. So we should stop this nobody cares, I don't care. Your neighbor, greet, good morning, bye bye. How was your day? Bye bye. You don't know, people are facing a lot. Likewise, you are facing a lot. So now imagine, your neighbor is there, your neighbor asks about you, you were not seen for like a week, you came back, or your neighbor even called you. Les, where have you been? I've not seen you for the past 2 days. I hope everything is okay. When the whole community cares, can you imagine how lovely that community will be? Can you imagine how impenetrable that community will be? Because when you see something strange, you already call someone. Somebody that already called someone. That area will be secure. Do you understand me? So let's care for each other. You see someone, great. You have something in mind, say it to that person. You are angry at someone, call the person and talk to the person. Let it off your mind. That is another angle. Let's not go there. Okay, Prophet Muhammad was playing with little girls, and people think he's a good example. I understand that. I'll still come to that. So Les, that is Tian. Tian, please, we don't know where you're watching from. Where you're watching from, and please tap on your screen 2 times to give this live session a thumbs up. So when I walk my dog, many English people say good morning. How are you? It just depends on the person. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Thank you very much for that. He was not here 2000. Are you selling drugs? I'm not selling drugs. Did you read my message about the African brothers? No, I have not seen it. Okay, Les, I've seen the message. In England, when a woman goes with too many men, we will say we leave her for the African brothers. They will feel that way. You're not serious. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? You are you saying we are the one that marries many wives? Stop that, please. Who is this? He's trying to defend. No, 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 no. Tian Stan, you said you're from South Africa. Okay, Tian Stan, because you are Nigerian. Yes, I am not disputing that. I will not dispute that. I am from Nigeria. Okay, I live in South Africa, and most Nigerians are selling drugs. Do you see me sell drugs? This is what I'm saying. You don't generalize because you see some minority. Okay, in the community where I live, I can count people that sell drugs. Are you now saying all the communities sell drugs? When they come to South Africa to sell drugs, if the police can arrest them, let them arrest them and process them. Because of what? Because they are doing something that is wrong. I never say people should start selling drugs. If selling drugs in that community or that country is wrong and you see people do it, then arrest them and process them. Then again, you don't put laws in your hand. Because South Africa, I have a lot of, I know what I'm saying about South Africa, and you know as well. People come to make their living. If that living that people are making is wrong, arrest them and hand them over to the police. Let them process them. Because of what? They are doing illegal things. They are selling things. They are doing bad things. I've been coming on this live session. Did you see me sell drug, or did you see me propagate bad thing or selling drugs? So please, let's try and stop being biased. Look at me. Look at me. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do all that. I'm clean, and I love being clean. I do sports. I go to my work. So why are you saying I'm defending TEROS that I just deleted? I deleted that because that is wrong, and I don't want such words on this channel. I live in South Africa, and most Nigerians are selling drugs. Those are them. If you catch them, arrest them, send them back home, or process them. What do you do here? What's the topic, my friend? Well, Robert, I'm sorry for that, Jerry. The topic here is we have actually digressed a lot. The topic here is how easy do you apologize? That is the topic, but we went tango this morning. Out. We have a lot of time. We can just come back, and if you want to come back to that, we go that. But so let me read the messages to the end, then we move to what the topic is about here. Okay, so this discussion would end. Let's talk something else. Okay. No, I'm a Christian. Oh my God. I hope you guys are not going to get my channel blocked. I've been in the army, Afghanistan, Syria, Yemen, Pakistan. Good Muslims will stand with you, the Christians, to fight against terrorism. Listen to Ricky Rasman on YouTube. Positive vibes. Most, not all. Open your eyes and read. Most Nigerians are selling drugs, are doing scams. I agree. You said most. When you say most is more than half. So I understand you again. You are trying to be somehow rude. You said open your eyes. Am I closing my eyes? I'm not closing my eyes. You said most, not all. So most is even more than half. When you say most of the oranges are spoiled, if you have 10 and if you have 10 oranges and you say most. Hello guys, thank you for still watching my channel. My internet went off, so that is why I went off for a moment. Okay, so Tian, I'm not trying to be rude in any way, but I think you sounded a little. You said most, and you are currently most, not all. Open your eyes. Okay. Most Nigerians are selling drugs and doing scams. You know what I mean, brother. You see, you are black, Muslim, and I'm a white Christian, and we're having a laugh. What's the purpose of life? Kitty, if you're asking me what's the purpose of life is, I'll be answering you based on my own understanding and my own religion. It can differ from your own. So, the main purpose of us being in this life is to serve Almighty God, Almighty Allah. That is me. Please try and respect what I just said. You may have your own. Now, while serving that, while doing that, Almighty God allows us to do all other things, provided we do them in His own way, in His own guidance. Okay, I observe 5 daily prayers. I observe when I'm doing businesses, there are ways you do business in Islam. You don't take bribes, you don't take interest, you don't do you don't play pool. What is this? What is tete? You don't bet. Betting is forbidden in Islam. You don't eat pork. You don't, there are laid down ways. Almighty God wants us to do that. And at the end of everything, try and make sure you inherit the hereafter. Some people don't believe it, but that is my own religion. Please, if you are not okay with what I'm saying, we can just stop this and face something else. This religion thing, I think it's making a lot of people angry. People that are not able to comprehend or, have discussions maturely without being biased or being angry. Okay, what do you think? So that is Kitty. So that is what my own purpose in life, while serving God, do my own part, raise my family, ensure I'm responsible for my family. I provide for them. I provide for, just being peaceful and do the things you want moderately. Some people have billions and they start packing up cars. Please, when you die, what will happen to those cars? Instead of buying multiple cars, some people buy cars. Well, some will say it's for their hobby. They like buying cars. Don't you think of the day you just, what will become of all the cars? Instead of that, that is why, Kitty, I'm referring to you now. That is why I say I live my life according to how Islam wants it. Now, if I have billions of money to park cars, I will not park cars. I will buy probably at most 3 of very good cars. I have them at home. Then the excess money, please, there are a lot of people suffering in this world. If I am able to use that money to cater for them and rake in rewards, spiritual rewards, because of course here, again, I'm living my life. I want to inherit, because there is a place in the Quran that says, in the years that we are using in this life is not up to 1 day in his own countings. Meaning, if you use 1,000 years in this world, it is equal to 1 day in the face of Almighty Allah. So now tell me, when I rake in cars, I pack golds, I pack everything more than what I can use. When there are other people that are suffering, there are people that needs assistance, I will do that instead. But then Islam is also not a religion that is not that does not have brain. What I'm saying is Islam says take care of your family, take care of your extended family, or take care of your family. Let your family be well fed before you go out and start, lavishly, spending money. You cannot be doing all that when your family is not okay. So that is about that, and that is how I live my life. All right, so what that is the purpose of my own life. Tian, back to you. Yes, more than half of Nigerians in South Africa are selling drugs and scamming. Okay, at this point, I have no information on that, and I think you might be right. If okay, Tian, let's be logical here. Let's be logical. Have you seen how? Okay, so have you seen numbers from regulatory authorities? Have you seen? Well, don't let me go there. From what I've been hearing too, I can say it is true. But again, we are educated, okay? We should not just accept those kind of thing. I understand the point you are trying to drive at, that a lot of people are doing scams that are from Nigeria. But for you to say more than half, then the regulatory authorities must have published something like numbers of people that are into scam, into. But the end point, I think the end point is when you catch them doing scam, selling drugs, please arrest them, process them, and send them to wherever they are supposed to be. I think that's the bottom point, right? Because you can't just go to someone else's country where you just go and start selling drugs, or you just go and start scamming people. You scam from Nigeria, you transfer scamming to another country. Please, those are the people that I'm saying they paint others bad. Okay, I think the purpose of life is to be a good person and enjoy life under the light of God. Thank you very much, Les. I support that. Kitty, so many religions, and we believe that our religion is the only truth. Okay, Kitty, in that one again, please just hold on to your own religion, and don't be kind of aggressive towards other people's religion. If something, because all this you said about the prophet happened way back. If people are still doing it currently, or someone did it, if you see someone in your neighbor that did it, the person should be arrested. The person should be prosecuted. Again, all these things are tricky. If your country's law does not support a child of 16 years marrying, if that child marries, you can report, you can get that person arrested. Because everything we do, we have to go by the law. So what I'm saying is, if there are people in your area, scamming people, selling drugs, which obviously is not legal, have them arrested, have them imprisoned, have them processed. If it takes, have them sent back. But don't just go and be attacking people that are not doing anything wrong. It doesn't make sense. Okay, there was a time there was an issue in South Africa. I remember that. I think it was a few years ago that South Africans started attacking Nigerians. So let me ask you, in that scenario, if I'm talking about me, if I was in that country at that time and people know that I'm a Nigerian, it doesn't matter if I'm doing scam or not, they will attack me, because at that point the major target is any Nigerians. Beat him, kill him. Oh, I hope I'm not anything. So please, let's just we know the right thing to do. If you see something bad, speak out, get the person arrested, get the person processed, because the person is doing a bad thing. I support that totally. So that is that about that. Thank you very much. So many religions, and we believe that our religion is the only truth. Well, on that, I think if you believe your own religion is the best, hold on to it and be good. If I think my own religion is best, I hold on and I do the best. If I think my own religion is the best and I want you to understand, I can try and explain and make you see. But if you don't want, you can just tell me to stop. There is a Quran that also says, let their religion be their religion. Let your religion be your religion. Don't force anybody. So I think that's that about that. Les, you said illegals are the problem in England. See, that is more reason why I said Islam has everything, the way you go about everything in your life. Look at when the Quran was released. Look at this passage that I just said. I think the passage is Qul ya ayyuhal kafirun. Okay? The passage says, in summary, it says, let their religion be their religion. Let your own religion be your religion. He is the judge of everything else, because Almighty God knows. He said Almighty already knows that this kind of, let them do their own, you do their own. I think that solves everything. Doesn't it, Kitty? That solves everything for us. Leave that one. You are very angry with our religion. Just leave that one. You understand? Leave the 72 for us. You go and take your own. A journey of faith. Oh, I think. Okay, someone sends a held back message again. I cannot see the message. I think it was a journey of faith that sent the message. He said, yes, I'm an African. What happens to being African? Is being African bad? Islam makes you an Arabian. No, Islam does not make me an Arabian. A country of birth. Islam is a religion that you take on. We have different people from all over the world, different background, just like you have Christians all over the world with different race and different culture. It does not change where they come from. So how do you differentiate a Nigerian and a South African? You guys look similar. Well, we are from the same continent. We are supposed to look the same. If you see people from the Asian, especially the Asian countries, they also look similar. So I think that's just the way Almighty God did it. But being Islam, you must speak, pray in Arabic, brother. Yes, because that is the preferred way that Almighty God wants. Preferred. Okay, so if you don't want, if you don't want, there is English Quran, there is Yoruba Quran, there is Arabic. You have the Quran translated into different. Kitty, you are waiting for us. Okay, I think I get your point. So in that, I am not the judge of that. It is Almighty God. It is very bad. Left to me, I totally bad. If he was still alive, he should be jailed, or actually, because when you somebody, they should also you. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So Les, you said speak, pray in Arabic. You must speak and pray in Arabic. Yes, because it's a preferred language. Because that is the language of the Holy Quran. And it is said that in the hereafter, everybody will be speaking that language. So I've not been there before. I just follow my religion moderately. There are teachings in the Quran that are optional. If you are able to do them, you have reward. If you are not able to do them, you are not punished. So if you do them, you are rewarded. If you don't do them, you are not punished. So there are things like that in the Quran. And I think these are most of the things people do that makes them look like a fanatics. Okay. So I don't do that. I do what I can do. The judge of all this is Almighty God. And it is when we get there that we know who is who. Muslims worship a god with Arabic names. Have Arabic names. I don't know. Okay, so I get that. So Kitty, do you think Osama got 72 virgins in the hereafter? I've not been dead and rise before, so I don't know. But if you are referring to the actions of Osama, that is wrong. That is, I said it earlier. I don't know. Messages, please. I hope I won't be blocked. Nigerians are tall. Congo brothers are big. Kenya brothers, I think that's depending on the climate of where they live. Nigerians are tall. Yes, we are tall. Some are short as well. Congo brothers are big. How they look. I know about Kenya. So Kenya brothers are skinny. Most of the ones we see that are skinny is because they are into sports. Because most of the Kenyans, I think they have high heels in Kenya. And most of Kenyan, most of them are into sports, long distance sports. That is why they are skinny. I'm sure if you let me just Google Kenya. I'm sure I will see people that are not skinny and are from Kenya. Okay, okay. It's a big, a well-sized Kenyans. I'm seeing them. So I think maybe that we see are sports that a lot of people will see and tag Kenyans, which are skinny. I think that because I'm seeing Kenyans, they are big. Um, um. So that is why it was hidden. YouTube themselves. So let's Zimbabwe's are burnt black. Uh, Zimbabwe, I think is the climate is the temperature, just like Ghana. Most people in Ghana, like majority of the people in Ghana are black because their sun is very, just like in Nigeria too. You go to the north part of the Nigerians, most of them are black because the sun there is not a child's play. Potential message are held for review. Child's message held for review can be seen by you, but are hidden from you can make public or keep them hidden by selecting show. Right? This feature can be saved. Okay. Okay, so Lex Fumos, I saw what you sent again. That is not very. If you are trying to do all this, you probably go to somebody else's channel or you create your own channel and be saying that, please. So Les, you said Gambia, the Smile Brothers. Okay, Mark Henry. My father is Rhodesia man. Rhodesia. Which country is that? Is that Rhodesia? Okay, Rhodesia was one of two independent states in the African continent, governed by okay. Oh, I'll tell you, I'm hearing the capital is Harare. I've heard Harare before, but not Rhodesia. All right, so thank you very much, everyone. So let's go back to the topic of today. Please tap on your screen twice if you are just joining this channel. I really appreciate everyone who has contributed one way or the other. Kitty, Les, we Faith, we have Kitty, I've mentioned you again. Then we had Mike, we had Doug Williams, who wrote something I don't like. So So we've had Tian as well. Tian, I really appreciate you for coming down and talking to us manly, gently, so we are able to understand. I'm not supporting people that are doing bad things in South Africa. Please, I am against illegal things. I'm always straight in my life. I do business transactions. People send me millions when they've not seen me before. They see me, but because of my store where I sell gadgets, if you read, you need to read my feedbacks. People that have not seen me, because that is how it is supposed to be. I do some things and people keep saying, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I tell the person, stop thanking me. I'm doing the right thing. And in a way to also encourage the person, I'll tell the person, I'm very sure if you are in my position, you will do the same thing. It's a way of encouraging that person. So I'm not trying to be rude or bad or support anything bad. I don't. Vintage TV, I appreciate your contribution. Thank you very much, everybody that has contributed. Okay, good dogs, Kitty. Okay, I think it's used to hunt lions. Less, I ship to Nigeria like white good. What do you ship to Nigeria? I don't understand. Okay, washing machine, fridge, freezers, electric beat. Okay, you ship them to Nigeria. Do you sell them? Okay, so let's talk about today's topic a bit. Um, the topic is actually how easy do you apologize when you have issues with someone, when you have disagreements, when you have argue apart. Okay, through a good brother called Nessim. Well, at least you had yourself a very good person from Nigeria, so able to relate and able to send goods to Nelson to sell for you, right? So it is not everybody that is bad. You just have to, look at the good one. If you are in a business transaction, do the transaction well, talk to the person, um, do to others what you want them to do to you. I think that's a very good narration. That's a very good sentence. Anything you don't like someone to do to you, don't do it to somebody else. Very simple. So back to what I was saying, you know, you don't what do you do when you are angry or when you somebody make how easy is it? Do you apologize? Do you take like a month before you apologize? Do you apologize when it is evident that the other person is the one who is at fault? So for instance, if she does something bad or something that apart, easy to apologize to her. Wait for her to apologize. When you are driving on the road and somebody drives in a very nasty, remember it was the person that drove in a nasty way. Do you apologize? Are you able to apologize in such situation? How do you handle apology? That is what this session is about. That is what I want to hear. And also, in a way, give my own suggestions as well. Then I would love to hear your own comments too. So what do you think, people? I hope you all heard what I said. Where apology is needed in car or at home, your wife, made you angry or she did something bad, you both fell apart for that misunderstanding. Do you how easy is it for you to apologize? Incident of Girijatiko. Let's see. Are you there with me? Can you hear me? I am not getting any response. Oh, okay, yes. Thank you for Les for that confirmation. Les, did you hear what I said? I don't know why my lifetime keeps dropping. YouTube channel, if you have not done that, please do that now. Thank you very much. So we have more than one people online. Please, if you are still on here and you can hear me perfectly, I just mentioned what this session is about. This session is about how easy you are someone drove in a nasty way. Probably you had to slam on the brake to stop or to avoid, and then the person just came out, saying all sorts of things, even when he or she is the one wrong. Or at home, somebody made you angry, your wife did something bad, that it is evident that she is the one that is wrong, but then disagreement happened and you just stop talking. How do you apologize? How do you handle apology? That is what I want to know. That's what I want us to talk about. Engaging. I really appreciate everyone again, so thank you very much. So let me know, how do you handle apology? Is it easy for you? When you apologize, do you feel betrayed? Do you feel cheated? Just on that, then we can call it a day, and probably we meet some other time with another topic. So Les, I want you to go first. Kitty, me the assignment. Let me see. Uh, we've had a lot of contribution on this channel. Well, Les, I'm just looking at your message again. Christianity for 33 years. Wow. M dot has gone. M dot, thank you. M dot is Mike. Mike, thank you for joining earlier on. So I'm trying to see who gave me the Girijiko assignment. Who gave me assignment? Anyway, I think I'll just read off. Okay, Kitty. All right. But I think Kitty has left because Kitty is not responding anymore. But anyway, I'm just going to read it up so I can, have knowledge about what he's trying to say. I think I'm seeing what he meant. Okay, I think the Girijiko Tiko was made into a movie. So I'll read it up and probably see the movie as well. The movie is the Kashmir Files. The Kashmir Files, a film by filmmaker Vivek Agnihotri on the genocide of Kashmiri Pandits leading to their exodus from the valley in 1990. So I'm going to watch the movie and also read up. So the movie was released last in the year 2020 2022. Is this an Indian movie? Okay, Indian Hindi movie. Ugh. The movie is like 2 hours long. I don't think I'll watch the movie. Kitty, yeah, well, welcome, Kitty. Where did you go to? You just left us. That's not good. That's not good. So Kitty, I'm looking up the Grijiko Tico, so I can see what after. I'll just read up after the session. So yeah, that they feel when you apologize to someone, they feel cheated. So we were talking about apology, how easy it is for you to apologize, Kitty. So Kitty, I'm already doing the assignment you gave me. I'm already, so I don't just. So Kitty, are you married? How is enjoy apologizing? You know when you enjoy, they feel on top of the world when you apologize to them. Yes, I understand. I'm not watching the movie. I've seen that the movie is like 2 hours long plus long. I don't like it's too long. So the Kashmir Files is like 2 hours 20 minutes. Yeah, I think it's an indie movie. Hindi movie, yeah. So I'm not watching that. I've opened the article already, so I'm just going to read it up. I think that's way more easy and fast. So Kitty, we were talking about I've hacked, the act of saying of being I mean, it is like I've hacked the art of apologizing. My network is lagging. Well, that is Nigeria for us. I don't know. I'm tired. I don't know. I need Elon Musk Starlink. Well, I don't have the money to buy. It's too costly. So how about now? Is my network a bit stable now, or probably I need to change the location of my internet source? Let me know. Is it better now? Ooh, seriously, Kitty, I am really. Oh, my internet still lagging. I don't know what to do to my internet. I'm tired. Currently, I have internet subscription on 3 different networks. 3, and they still lag. So I don't know. I just don't know which one to do. I don't know. Okay, let me try something regarding the internet. Let me disconnect and I'll reconnect back. I'll be back shortly. Hello, how about now? Is my internet better? Let me know. I just did something on the internet, so let me know if it is better. Is my internet better now? Kitty, are you there? Les, are you there as well? Is my internet better? Is it better than I just want to know so that I don't. Oh, okay, thank you. All right, so I just did something on the internet and okay, so I was talking. Les, are you still there? Don't run away. Kitty, I'm really happy and at the same time I'm surprised that you are able to communicate like this. The other time you were sending messages, I was like, this person is very angry. This, oh my God, this. I was about to block you if you don't know. Because, YouTube is very funny. They can just, block someone's channel. I clocked 1,000 subscriber like last week. If you check, there's a live session I did. I was celebrating. I was like, oh, this person is going to block my channel. I was about to block you, but I'm very happy. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate. Okay, Les, where are you? So thank you very much. I appreciate you for being understanding, for being able to communicate and have a discussion. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Okay, so I was talking about apology. I said, I think I've hacked the art of apology. I have like 3 instances that I'll share that, that made me see that this apologizing, this I am sorry, just that simple 3 words, it goes a very long way. Okay, number one, I was driving home one day. I actually like driving fast when the road is clear. I drive fast. So there was this day I was driving home. I was on the fast lane. I think the road is like is a 3 lane road. I was driving home. I was on the fast lane, the extreme left. So there was this man that was driving in the middle. He was moving from the middle to my own lane. He was just, I was very angry. I was like, what is wrong with this one? Can't you just see the lane? Can't you stay in the middle? Along the line, I just managed, because the guy was in front, I was coming at the back. So along the line, I just tried to, maneuver myself. I passed him. Let's say this is the car. I maneuver myself. I passed him, but while passing him, I deliberately, I moved close to him. Like, instead, I could have just gone like this, but I deliberately moved close to him in order to like scare him, for him to just. Are we still together? My internet keeps going on and off. I don't know what to do. If you have a suggestion for me on what to do to my internet, please help me. I need help. As a good citizen of your country, of my country, of our community, please help me. My internet keeps going off. So like I was saying, so I drove very close to him. Like in order to scare him, like to push him so that he can just move to his own lane. But while doing that, my side mirror hit his side mirror. Okay? So when my side mirror hit his side mirror, I knew, but I drove on. And I was looking at him in the mirror, in the center mirror. All of a sudden, this man just started driving fast. It was evident that the man is trying to catch up on me. Meanwhile, there was a police checkpoint in front. And unknowing to me, I did not know this man is like the head of a police department. Like a commissioner of, no, not a commissioner of police, but he's like a top-ranking policeman. And all those things in Nigeria, the power tussle, the power stuff. The man just started running. And you know what he did? I saw that he was running. So by the time he was trying to catch up on me, as he was trying to catch up on me, I wound down my glass and I did like this to him. That is the first apology. Because I know I was wrong, but he obviously was the one driving in a rubbish manner. But he drove past me. As he was driving past me, I rolled down my window and I did like this to him. He saw that I apologized. I was even the one that slowed down for him to catch up. I did like this. He did not say anything. So he went straight to that police checkpoint. He said something to them and he just parked. You see, the moment I saw that he was speaking to the policeman, I just know that, no, I'm in soup today. So he parked in front. Immediately, the policemen just stopped me. They said I should stop. They did not check my driving license. They did not check anything. They just said I should stop. Immediately they did that, I know the man is a high-ranking policeman. And they were calling him boss. Oga, what did he do for you? Oga, what did he do for you? They were asking him, what did I do? Immediately I saw that, I just switched off my engine. I wind up, I got down, and I went to him straight. I just said, sir, I'm sorry, sir, I'm sorry. Where are you running to? Where are you running to? Did you know what you did? That is the first thing he asked me. He said, did you know what you did? I said, yes, sir. What did you do? I hit your side mirror. He said, so immediately he said, I said, I hit your side mirror, but sir, I already did like this. I said sorry. You know, that apology that I made in the first step, that is what actually killed the whole case. If not, they will have wasted my time. They will have just said they should carry me to the station and probably, say something that I never did. I'll waste money, I'll waste time, and I'll spend. So my bottom point is, when I don got down and told him, but oga, I already said I'm sorry. When you were passing, I went down my window and I did like this. I said sorry. I know that I hit your window, your side mirror. But oga, I said sorry now. He said I should go and meet them. He has handed me over to them. Go and meet them. So those ones were already happy that, oh, they are going to obtain me. They are going to collect money from me today. But when I kept saying, sir, I already apologized now. I said I apologize to you. I apologize because when you see power, you calm down. I said I'm sorry, I'm sorry. The man later, I think he later reconsidered because truly I apologized when he was passing by, and immediately I got down that he said, "Do you know what he did?" I said yes, and I said I apologize for that. He just said I should go and enter my car and go. Those other policemen at the checkpoint did not want me to go because they wanted to collect money. They want to obtain me. The man now stood on his ground. He waited for me to move. He said I should just move and go. He waited for me to move before he now left. Can you imagine the power of apology? If I have not apologized to him, do you know what would have happened? That is the first time. There was another time that I was driving. My experiences I'm sharing are on the road. The other time too was on the road. I was driving. I think I was probably pressing my phone or something, and I hit someone in front of me. Just a slight touch. But be it slight or heavy, when you hit someone from the back, they can take it to any length they want. They can decide to get angry. They can decide to take you up. So I hit it was a lady. I think I was trying to open up the map on my phone while driving, and there was traffic stop. We're just slowly moving. I just slightly I hit the bumper. Is it bumper or fender? Because there is usually issue on that. Which one is bumper? Which one is fender? I can't remember. I just hit the one at the back slightly. Immediately I saw that. I just got down. I went to look at it. The first thing that came out of my mouth is, mommy, I'm sorry. Mommy, ẹ má bínú. Ẹ má bínú is don't be angry in Yoruba. I said, ẹ má bínú. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, ma. I did not know. I'm sorry, ma. Please, I'm very sorry. Everything I was saying is I'm sorry. And I was showing it. Not that I'm saying I'm sorry and I'm, showing a straight face or showing an angry face. I know how to do that face very well. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I did not know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was. So actually, I was sorry, but you need to show it as well. So I think that is called being empathetic. Yeah. So I was saying, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There were people that were passing by that were trying to make the situation worse. They were saying, don't agree. Don't agree. Tell him to go and repair it. Don't agree. Tell him to go and repair it. I was saying, mommy, don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. Please listen to me. I'm the one that hit you. I'm very sorry. The woman just said, just go, just go. There's a lot of situations like that where once you are able to just say sorry, like, don't make it hard. Don't let it be too long. Just say it. Before you know, the situation you are in is over, is resolved. So that's why I'm trying to ask, is it very easy for you to apologize? Do you feel when you apologize, you are being cheated? Let me know how easy it is that you apologize. That's what I'm talking about this morning. Thank you very much for joining this channel. Someone is still watching right now. I really appreciate you for watching up till now. It goes a long way encouraging me to do more. Thank you very much. Knowing that you are out there listening. I am Adepo Adeyemi. I am broadcasting from Lagos, Nigeria. Thank you very much. So let me have your experience, your opinion, and probably an advice. Thank you. Kitty, are you there? What do you have to say to this? Oh, my network is still lagging. Ah, how easy is it for you to apologize? That is what we are talking about. Or what do you do to apologize? What do you do when you have disagreement with someone? When you are wrong, do you apologize easily? Do you feel um do you feel you are being cheated when you apologize? If you are just joining, this is what we are discussing. However, of course, we've had a lot of diversion, a lot of discussion earlier on, which was very educative, it was encouraging, it was interactive, and I appreciate everyone who has contributed one way or the other earlier on. If you're just joining, please tap on your screen 2 times. You just tap on the screen 2 times to give me a thumbs up. And please let's know where you're watching from. I have two wonderful people online. Let me know where you're watching from, please. We've not seen Zelenia today. We've not seen Kate today. Who is online? Who is watching, please? Let's know where you're watching from. You can comment in the comment section. Let's know where you're watching from and what you think about the topic for today. Yeah, Bisham, Bisham. Are you there? No one is talking. If you're not talking to me, then you can eat now. Hi, Stewart Cards. Hello, welcome. Where are you watching from? My name is Adeyemi. What's your name? Hmm. Hmm. I was in Italy yesterday. I just came back. I'm from Nigeria, Lagos. Have you been to Nigeria before? Oh, okay. You know, Nigeria is a very good country, a very sweet country. You should visit Nigeria soon. Second coming, Nigeria. Welcome, brother. Thank you for joining. Are you watching from Nigeria? Hmm. I'm sure if you're watching from Nigeria, you know what this is. What is this? What is this? Do you prefer shaved or bush? I don't understand. Shaved what? Oh, second coming. You've changed from Nigeria, so you're not from America. Uh-oh. Retracted again. So Stewart, how are you doing? How is Italy today? Okay, so Stewart, you're asking me if I prefer shaved or bush. Ah, I don't have preference. I like everything. Ah, welcome, Kate. If I remember, Kate, right? I've been expecting you, Kate. Nice, welcome, brother. Kate. Is it Kate? Kate. Yes, it's Kate. Uh-oh. Channel Lee, you asked if I am a Christian. No, I'm not. Why do you ask? Okay, so Kate, welcome. I'm doing fine. How have you been? It's been a while. I've not been online. I've not had a live session. For a couple of days. But as I've been online for like the past 1-2 hours. I was really expecting you. I've been expecting you. So how's family? How's everybody over there? Because I remember I didn't want to call you Bourbon Shop. The Bourbon Shop. Good morning, bro. Good morning, sir. Wait, Stewart, what's your own with what women do? I don't know. And the women can do whatever they like. You too, you can do whatever you like. If you like shave, if you like it bushy, if you like leave it watery, if you like leave it muddy, it's your choice. Leave them. Why are you concerned with if they shave or not? I don't know. They don't shave. It's bush everywhere. You need a tractor, like a large tractor. Everything is good. I'm at work. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you very much for joining in. I hope um okay, Kate, I hope work is good or you just started. So Channel Lee, at this point I think I don't like the lane at which you are going because I don't know where this is going to. Does your own bush start with bush smell? So don't let us want it, please. So Kate, we've had a lot of discussions this morning. In fact, it was really, really serious. That was why I was really, expecting you to join earlier. Okay, Channel Lee, I don't have a bush. I shave. Well, that's your choice. That's your preference. So just leave every other person as they are. Everyone has his or her own preference. So you just need to respect that. Welcome, Deck. I'm the very good. Thank you very much. Where you watching from? And please, as you're joining, please tap on your screen 2 times. You just tap 1, 2. You tap on your screen 2 times. It gives me a thumbs up. When you give thumbs up, I drink thumbs up and I eat comments. Those are what I feed on. Thank you very much. Okay, so what was the topic this morning? Well, the topic actually is, how easy apology is to you. Like how easy is it for you to apologize? But along the line, the conversation took a different dimension and it turned to like a religious conversation. We had someone like Kitty who was very angry when he came in. We had Tiana was very angry. We were discussing about the bad things some religious side were doing. Both sides, I would say both sides, either Christianity or Islam, they have things that fanatics do. People that are extreme. So he was, bringing up those discussions, and we were talking about it. We had Les. Les is, let me look at his name. I mean his name on here. We have L&G Explore. So L&G Explore really gave us a lot of Quranic. So it was very engaging. I really wanted you to be part of it. But currently, I think we've gone back to what this live session is about. So this live session is about how easy it is to apologize for you. Okay, so okay, deck is, that means anything I don't understand, I Google immediately. So what does nostalgia linear a dance? What's that? So I don't understand deck. I don't understand what nostalgia and alien means. Okay. Okay, so channel. Okay, Channel Lee. Channel Lee, you said I don't apologize as I don't believe I do anything wrong. Okay, so what in the case where you don't believe you are wrong, so you don't apologize? The other person does not believe he's wrong, you don't apologize. So what happens? I'm putting it to you, Channel Lee. So what happens? So if the person is your wife, you continue fighting. If the person is your, or probably you had a clash between someone while driving, so you both stay there on the road till when? Kids, I understand. I saw what you wrote. It's easy to apologize to my wife, even if I'm right. I love peace. Don't mind them. Those women, they're just different set of human being. You know, a man will need to apologize. You apologize straight away. When it comes to them, they won't apologize straight away. They'll be going like this. They'll be going like this until even at the end they will not say I'm sorry. They will just said, is it not you? Is it not you? Okay, Channel Lee, that is when you would say sorry, I guess. Me? No, you. Because I don't know. Did any of you get the narration I did earlier on regarding the experiences I've had? I've known right from at a young age that saying apologizing is very good. It resolves issues almost instantly. So Derek, Kate, and Channel Lee, did you hear the explanation or the narration I gave earlier? I can just repeat it. As in, you don't need to even delay apology. Just say it right away. But again, I'm not saying you should be dense or you should not be, you know, you should not. Are we together? I'm very hungry. You are not giving me. You're not giving me likes. You're not giving me. Okay, so Channel Lee, we said no. Okay, I'll recap. I'll say it all over again. How about you, Deck and Kate? Did you hear my narrations earlier on? I'm very hungry. Channel Lee, I don't think I get where you're watching from. Okay, so you did not say. So Channel Lee, where are you watching from? Okay, so Kate, you did not hear it as well. So okay, let me drop what I'm eating. mm. Mm. I'm preparing to tell you. Okay. Okay, so there was this day I was driving on the road. The road is a 3-lane road. So I was on the fast lane. That is the extreme left. So on the middle lane, there's this man that was driving an SUV. He was actually driving and moving from the middle towards my lane, and he'll go back. You know, it was like, I think he was operating a phone, probably receiving a call. So he was just moving between. And I was angry. I was one on the fast lane. You know, fast lane, I'm supposed to be moving fast. I was not able to pass. So along the line, I maneuvered my way and I squeezed through. So let's say this is the man. How do I want to? Okay, let me use my mouse and this. So let's say this is the man and this is me. As I was moving, you know, the man was driving close. As I was going, I could have just go like this. But because he was moving and I wanted to, you know, push him, kind of scare him back to his lane. So I moved close to him and drove like this. So while driving like this, my side mirror, my right side mirror hit his own left side mirror. So as that happened, I just drove off. Not knowing to me, this man is a top police officer. Like, he's a high class police officer, like probably the DSO or D something. I don't know the rank of policeman, but he's not a low level policeman. He's a high ranking policeman. And unknowing to me as well, there was a police checkpoint in front. So while driving, you know, I already passed the man. I just noticed that the man was trying to drive past me. He was trying to drive fast past me. Anyway, I saw that and I moved to the left side to allow him to pass. But when he was passing, I rolled down my window and I did like this to him. Like, I apologize. That is what saved me. You know, in the first place, he was the one driving in a wrong way. So he is the one that is wrong. When he drove past me, he drove straight to those policemen and told them something. I don't know what he told them, but immediately I saw the action. I know this man is a high police. So when I got to that police checkpoint, guess what happened? They stopped me almost immediately. Hey, stop. Go like this. Go like this. They stopped me. And the man also stopped his car. He just did like this in the car. So immediately I saw that. I was already hearing, Ọ̀gá kí ló ṣe fún yín? Ọ̀gá kí ló ṣe fún yín? That means, boss, what did he do for you? What did he do to you? So when I just parked and I got down to I went to meet the policeman. The policeman said, park there, park there. I just went to meet the man straight. You know, I just said, sir, I'm very sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's what I was saying. I'm sorry. The man said, do you know what you did? I said, yes. What did you do? My side mirror hit your side mirror. But sir, when you were passing, I already did like this. I did like this. That is what saved me. The man was just, you know, short of words. Because truly, my glass was all wind up. But when he was passing, I wind down. That is a form of respect, because he's an elderly man. I wind down, a form of respect, and I did like this, that I'm sorry. Because in the sense, I was the one that hit his side mirror. Even though he's the one driving in a rough way, he did not hit me. But when I was about to drive, I deliberately moved close to him and I hit his side mirror. So when at the stop point, at the checkpoint, I was saying, ah, sir, but I said I'm sorry. You know, when you wanted to pass, I wound down my window and I said I'm sorry, I'm sorry. The man was very angry, but when he recollected, when he remembered that truly I said I'm sorry that first time, and also when I got down, I'm sorry was the only thing I was saying. The policemen at the checkpoint were already happy. They, if the man had handed me over to them, I would have parted away with a lot of money. I would have wasted my time because they would delay me, even though that thing could be resolved with just I'm sorry. So, after all this apology, I did not say any other thing. I was saying, I'm sorry, sir, I'm sorry. I already said I'm sorry. Don't leave me, please. I'm sorry. I told you I'm sorry. Later, like moments after, the man just said I should go. The other policemen at the checkpoint were not happy because they thought they've seen someone they can just fleece on, someone that they'll collect money on, someone that they'll waste his time. But the man stood for me. The man said, go and enter your car and go. Those other policemen were saying, Oga, leave him alone now. We will settle him. Shebi, you have handed him over to us. Leave him alone. The man said, no, that I should go. So he waited for me until I left that place. After, that was when he now moved. And even at that, I slowed down a bit. I allowed him to pass again, and I said thank you to him. So if I have not apologized straight away without even thinking about it, do you think I would have left that situation? At least I know the Nigerian situation. I will still be there throughout the whole day. They might probably release my car the next day, and I will have parted the ways with some money. Oh, I see that. I see that. So why was he driving in a rubbish manner? He was driving like this. He was just going up and down. Why was he driving like that? Is it because he's a high-ranking officer? That's why they can do like that. Because, Kate, I see what you said. You said your anger got the best of you, my friend. When you try to drive close to him, it's good you apologize. It could have been worse. Um. Well, well, I agree with you. I agree. I agree. Because sometimes those drivers, other people on the road can be very annoying. You know that. Mm, but wait, I tried many times to avoid him. He will not. He will not. He will not speed off. He just kept slowing down and was blocking me. What do you expect me to do? Well, actually, I think I got you again. It was the anger that allowed me to drive close to him, which, all right, I get that. Thank you very much. I accept that. Probably that was why I was apologizing, because they will have collected all my money. uh, I think I'm very angry. I'm very hungry. Okay, so Channel Lee, what do you have to say to what I said? Do you think I was at fault as well? Because from what Kate said, Kate is the Bourbon shop. So I don't know. I hope Channel Lee is still with us. Channel Lee, you did not tell us your name and where you're watching from. Channel Lee, the bush boy, the bushman. Shave or bush. L&G Explore has left, I guess, because we have two people online, just Kate and I've not seen what's her name? Something. I've not seen her today. Hmm. There's actually a video on my channel that I posted yesterday. Yeah. So the video is about how you can, I don't know, I'm sure it should be applicable because everything in there is what you should do. Even in America, where there is a lot of incidents where police and the drivers are having issue, they are usually getting off their nerves each other. This one will say it's my right, this one will say it's not your right, I have the right to arrest you, this one will say I have the right to show you this, I have to. All right, bro. All right, Kate. Thank you very much for joining in. Have a nice day. Um I appreciate you joining this session. Thank you very much for coming back again. So please help me to check my video. There's a video I released yesterday. Let's help me check. You can leave a comment if there's something I'm saying. I have a video on Anthony Joshua as well. Why he lost. So please check out my videos and I'll appreciate comments. There's something I'm saying wrong, you can, comment. You like it, comment. But please watch my videos. There are videos I on there that make sense. Of course, I will not say I have videos that don't make sense. All right, thank you, Kate. Bye bye. If you are watching, thank you very much for joining. We are discussing how system permanent ban will call if live video does not exceed 1 minute. Whoa.